JamieAllenBishop here, and I am offering gift 2 of 52. This is a session on emotional freedom technique, otherwise known as tapping. The idea behind tapping is 5,000 years old. It's the idea that trigger points in our body house access to releasing emotional or feelings, basically emotional drama that we might be holding on to. So let's get started. Today we're going to be tapping on mapping plans because it's the beginning of the new year, or whenever you're coming across this video, it doesn't matter. But that is something that has a tendency to either propel us forward or stump us, keep us stuck because we're not sure what to do next. So let's just tap on it and let's see where it goes. Starting with the karate chop, which is where we acknowledge things that may or may not be serving us anymore. So starting with the karate chop, we're going to say, even if my mapped plans have not gone well so far, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even if my plans never get put on paper, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even if my plans never come to fruition, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. So this is where we start with our trigger points, first starting at the eyebrow point. So these plans, all of these plans, sometimes they go well, sometimes they go horribly. Sometimes plans work well for me, sometimes they don't work at all. I really don't like the lack of consistency. Under the arms, the lack of consistency makes my heart hurt. On the top of the head, when I'm acknowledging things that are not working out for me or plans that I expect to come to fruition, not coming to fruition, it hurts my heart. It makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. When I make plans and they don't work out. When I get plans on paper, it helps to create a system. But even then, sometimes the system doesn't work. Even then, I'm sometimes not organized enough. Even then, the emotion behind getting stuff done can put pressure on me. And even then, I sometimes avoid that pressure. So now that we've acknowledged some of the emotional things that might be going on, this is where we're going to shift it. But maybe this is just a story. And it's a lousy story. And I give myself permission to release this lousy story and embrace the truth. And the truth is, plans are meant to help us, guide us, but they're not meant to be the only way. Sometimes our plans are wonderful creations, and sometimes they trigger other ideas. When we're following our intuition and we're doing what feels right, that is the path that we're supposed to follow. That is the path that serves us well. That is the path that serves our higher purpose. When we're following our heart, and allowing that to guide us. And when we follow our heart, the decisions made in the moment have a tendency to serve the greater good of all. And sometimes those mapped out plans are just meant to be a guide, are just meant to be a prioritization method, are meant to help us choose a path in the moment. So when we create those plans, we can then let that go. Let the plans go in order to make room for inspiration. And when we're inspired, that's when we're doing God's work. That's when we're doing the work that we're meant to do. And that's when we're serving our highest purpose path in the best way possible. And so I allow myself to let go of the plan. I allow myself to map it out. And I allow myself to release it. It doesn't all have to go exactly according to the plan. The plan is just a guide. And sometimes the guide takes us off course. And that's okay. I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. All right. One of the things that you want to do in emotional freedom technique tapping is check in with yourself beforehand and check in with yourself after. If you're feeling the same, you might want to continue tapping and continue to dive deeper into the emotions that might not be serving you. If the emotions have released and it feels good, that's a great place to stop. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and